Hey gang, Quack. Oh yeah, shit. Why I always introduce myself like an idiot? But yeah. Today is Friday. What time? May 18th, 2019, and I went to see Marianne at the bar to discuss the dialogue that we have. It's mostly improvising. Is that what it's called? Improvising. Um, what is it called? Improv. Yeah, yeah. So it's improvising. Um, and I ran into a young lady on the bus. Her name is Vanessa, and very, very pretty girl. Very, very pretty girl. And I asked her would she be interested in shooting in the short film. So she said yeah. So I got her phone number, and we're gonna shoot Who's That Girl with her. But I'm gonna explain to her the details and send her an email of the song, blah 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 blah. Didn't see no other women today, you know, and I'm gonna get my eye pierced this weekend, and also might get a tattoo with Kim on my neck this weekend. I know I'm gonna get the tattoo because I owe her that. And let me break down the reason why. Well, I'm not even supposed to be here, but no one's here and the door was open. It's 2:20. I'm supposed to be here by 3, but let me break down why. I have a foot fetish, so Kim did something way outside of her jurisdiction that she didn't have to do, but she did because she wanted to please me, and she got surgery, you know, on her foot and everything. And it wasn't like her foot was ugly in the first place. It just me and my shallow ways. I wanted perfection, so she actually did it to give me what I want in my shallow ways, and it's fucked up. So being that me and her are not together no more, she did that, and she has to live with that. So every time she sees that, it reflects on me, and I know it's mostly like being that we're not together, and how it ended was so bad on my terms. How it ended was so bad, and how I was so selfish that she thinks about the negativity of that. So in order to match that, in my opinion, the best way I could is I could either get surgery or I can tattoo her name. So every time I see my neck, I see her, and it reminds me of all the great times and the thing that I lost, with her, which is a great, like the best relationship I ever had, and it took all these women after for me to realize what I had and the quality of a great woman, and she was that, and she's probably that for someone else, and I'm gonna try to get her back, you know, do everything in my will to, but she has the final decision. I know, nah, I'm gonna get her back. Fuck that shit, you know. If I'm too late with the marriage shit, then I can respect it, but you don't know how relationships end up, like, after. Like, you know, maybe I wasn't her best relationship. I know I was, but, when people spend enough time away from you, and, is this shit too close? Alright. When people spend enough time away from you and they jump in, they get into another relationship, and they get used to that person, their ways and everything, they start feeling like that person's ways, and they love that, then they don't remember you. So, you know, being that the relationships that followed her doesn't compete, it causes me to constantly think of her. And I know that I left a great impression on her, even though she may highlight the negatives right now because of the hurt and what I did. But deep down, I know I left her a great impression on her best relationship. I know I'm her best, and like she is mine. So now that I'm older and more mature, and I've learned, so that's why I'm getting the tattoo. You know, that's my very first tattoo, and if I don't get her, if her stubbornness says, you know, I'm not gonna give in, he's manipulating me, whatever the case may be, whatever excuse she may make, I will have that, just like she has that to remember me, and I have this to always remember her, and it will stay. Even if I get into a new relationship, if she turns me down and says this is never going to happen, and her pride gets in the way, it's never going to happen, then, you know, I will, you know, move forward. But then I will explain to each girlfriend what that symbolizes. Alright, 2.